Yo, what's good? Welcome back to my channel. Your girl Claudia Rose here, back at it again with another video. Hey. If you're new here, welcome. Hi, how you doing? In this video, we'll be doing a review and wear test on the new products that just launched by Colourpop. Just to let you know what they look like, what the products look like. Is it worth your time to buy it? If you'd like to see that, please stay tuned. But first, without further ado, here comes the plug. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you. I love to see people return and keep watching my videos. It just makes me feel great. I'm becoming a part of the Rose Squad or Rose Gang. I don't really know what to call you guys. Welcome to my new series, which I am calling #SaveYourCoinsat. I don't know if that name will stick, but we shall see. In this series is where I bring to you drugstore or affordable products all across the board, from beauty to skincare. Because let's be real, okay? Social media out here will have you broke. You see all these ads out here promoting this or promoting that, especially on Instagram. I mean, 9 times out of 10, more likely than not, you will feel obligated to purchase something. And what we're not gonna do, sis, okay, we're not gonna stunt for social media and end up so broke that we don't know what to do. You ain't got no money, take your broke ass home. Cause like, since moving out, guys, like I'm like, damn, wow, things really do costing money out here. Like money that I don't have, quite frankly, okay? I don't have money. But what we are gonna do, okay? I will give you a but. What we're gonna do is be on the hunt for affordable products, okay? Save our coins and spend our money wisely on things that we can afford. And slay that runway, girl. Yes. With affordable products such as Colourpop, as you guys may or may not know, they recently launched their new no filter Foundation Stix in 30 shades, which is awesome. I did though buy these products before like any reviews were out. I tried to figure out what shade I'd be. They do have a shade match like tool on their website that I did kind of sort of find helpful, although I wish they had more like companies to choose from. But hey, you work with what you got. So I did get 2 shades. I got a shade to contour with and I got 1 shade for my foundation. I probably should have got 2 shades for my foundation just to make sure, but it is what it is. I am still gonna continue with this review even if the foundation is too light or too dark for me. First, let's talk about the packaging. This is their packaging. I think it's simple and so cute. Simple is key for me. It doesn't need to be flashy or like anything too dramatic for me to want to buy it. It's simple, sweet, and to the point, and that's what I love most about Colourpop's products. So what it claims to do, I'm just gonna get a little couple of stats for you real quick. It claims to conceal and correct and perfect your skin for a flawless complexion in seconds. It is medium to buildable coverage and instantly blurs pores, covers blemishes, and blends effortlessly for a natural skin-like finish. It's supposed to be never cakey, never drying. The stick glides on for easy application. That is one thing that I do love about stick foundations. Now, I only ever tried 1 stick foundation. I think it was the Bobbi Brown or the Black Opal. And that's what I love about all foundation sticks. It comes in a tube most of the time, and that in turn like allows for the product to be easily usable. We shall see though what it lives up to. I got it in 2 shades. 2 for my face, I got it in deep dark, 197 warm. To contour, I got the shade. This is why I don't deserve nice things. Deep dark in the color 213. And to highlight, I got it in the shade Deep Dark. You won't be able to see that. Deep Dark 50. So we'll see about that. This is a shade I'm going to use my foundation with, which looks quite dark. I don't know, we'll see. I hope it works. But here's a swatch of Deep Dark 197 Warm, or W. Now, as you can see, that is quite dark. On my forearm here, I can swatch it on my chest. Maybe it'll, I don't know, it looks a little bit better on my chest. We shall see and see how that works. I'm gonna go in with our All-Star Face Setting Spray and just lightly mist. Woo! Oh, it smells good, y'all. This smells good. What is this made out of? Next, I'm gonna go in with their All-Star Matte and Blur Primer. Gonna take a really small amount and just apply it where I need it, which is generally in my T-zone area. Whoop. I am going to use, ooh, this is the wrong one. I was about to use the contour shade as my foundation shade. No. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the right one. I'm gonna use Colourpop's Foundation Stick in the shade Deep Dark 170W or Warm. That seems a little, I don't know. We're gonna see. What do y'all think? It seems a little light, don't you know? Ooh, warrior. Okay. I don't know about this, y'all, but we gonna see. Now, generally, I like to go in with a brush for stick foundations. I just find you can control them a little better and really buff it into the skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this angled brush that I just got from Amazon. I can link it down below if you'd like. I'm gonna just spray it with a little water. I don't have any Fix Plus or anything like that. So I'm just gonna spray with the water. And just get that wet. Just as what you would do with a beauty blender. I'm just gonna get that wet, dab a little of the excess off, and go and blend it. It says it's medium to buildable coverage. Let's see, because I have some dark spots over here, so we're gonna see if we can build that coverage. For an everyday look, I do like medium coverage. I just find that it's a little bit more natural. Don't get me wrong, I do like full glam. I do like a full face beat, but there is a time and a place for that. I'm not gonna show up to my local Wally World looking like a runway model. But if you wanna do that, girl, that's up to you. That's okay, I am not judging. I don't know, I like the way it's blending out, actually. At first, I didn't think it was my shade, but I think it'll do. I can link down below the shades that I wear and other like products such as like CoverGirl, or even Born This Way. Anything else I can link it down below if you're the same complexion as me. Hopefully that kind of will guide you in what to purchase and what not to purchase. This is just one like round of the product. I mean, you can kind of still see dark spots here. You can see my mustache. But for the most part, for a natural look, I do like it. I'm just gonna go in with one more round of the same shade. Just apply it to where I kind of need it. Alright, so next I'm gonna go in with their No Filter Concealer. I got this in the shade Deep Dark 50. Here's what the wand application is looking like. Now I like a thicker application. I like a thicker application one just because I think you could, I don't know, this seems very light to me, but I like, for instance, the Makeup Revolution one. I just think that it's so like chunky and thick, and it just allows me to really hold it pretty hard and just swipe away. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take that and put it under my eyes like so. Oh yeah, and it's very flimsy. I don't like that about it. So I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and spray it with some water. I don't have Fix Plus or anything like that. Holy cannoli. Call the fire brigade. Okay, so I'm just gonna spritz it and just get it wet with just plain old water. And go ahead and blend that out. And I like to bring it up like as high on my cheekbone as possible. I just think it just gives your like face like this sucked up look, and I'm just here for it. So I'm going to continue to do it until further notice. All right, so just to follow that up, I'm going to set it with my original formula Airspun translucent powder. I'm sure you guys seen this all over the internet. You can get this at any local drugstore. If you got a Walmart by you, I think it retails for like $5.99. Walgreens is on the higher end of the price, which retails for I think about $7.99. So if I were you, I would just go to Wally World and just pick you up some. It's $6, sis. You can't get better than that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take that and set my under eyes, or everywhere I concealed. So next I'm gonna go in with their no filter foundation stick in the color Deep Dark 213 Neutral. This is how it looks when I swatch it. I love that. It's very rich, chocolatey brown. Let's see if it's dark enough to contour with. And I'm just gonna go in that and just sculpt down with lights. So what I do is I generally start like at the top of my ear here and then just literally sculpt my face. I don't think that's dark enough. Yeah, that could be darker actually. It looks a lot darker on my forearm, but on my face, honey, not working. Sorry guys, my camera cut out. I don't think that shade is a contour shade for me at all. That is their darkest, if I'm not mistaken, that is their darkest color amongst the deep dark spectrum that they have available. And it didn't do it. So that's a little upsetting. They can kind of expand their shades, or even people darker than that can use their products. That's fix it. So I'm gonna go ahead and set it with their no filter press powder, sheer press powder in Deep Dark. This is what it looks like. Now guys, if you don't like liquid liquid concealers, you can definitely contour with powder. I know people also contour with like lipstick. Just because the product says it does one thing doesn't mean that you can't use it across any step of your beauty routine, which is what I also love about makeup. You know, there are no boundaries, honey. What am I doing? See, that looks darker on my nose. I don't know, am I bugging? I'm gonna take that pressed powder and just set that as well. Oh, golly. Okay guys, so that is it for the Colourpop stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my face and I'll be back in a couple hours to let you see how she performed. Did she make the cut? Is it oil gold friendly? Should you spend your coin on it? It is 2 o'clock right now. I started around 1, but it is 2, so I'll be back in about, I can do like a 5-6 hour wear test and I'll be right back.
8 hours later.
Okay guys, so it is past the time where I said I would check in. I did some cooking and spend time with the family and all that stuff, so I just didn't get around to it. But it currently is 10:11 p.m. so that means, if I do my calculations correctly, 8 hours. So it's an 8-hour wear test for the new Colourpop Foundation Stix. Now I am oily. I'm oily near my, really in my T-zone and on my like cheeks near my nose. I could have gone in with the loose setting powder and like set everything, which I didn't. Maybe if I did, maybe the turnout would have been different, because normally I would. I don't know why I didn't do it this time around. I would say if you are oily, it is a decent product. Just make sure you set your face, I won't say pretty heavily, but set your face like well enough where like, you know, it'll lock in that moisture. I mean, for the most part, if you're really oily, you're gonna need to use like blotting powders or like just powder to like cover up and get rid of all the excess oil. All in all, I do like this foundation, especially the concealer. It did not crease at all, and it just gave me like this blur, like the smooth, like seamless look, and I loved it. I was like, just right under my eyes was like perfect. Like I've never had that with any other concealer. And the foundation was creamy and easy to blend, and that's what I also like about it. But I do wish that they went in deeper shade ranges, because the deep dark 213 isn't dark enough for me to contour with. So if you are my skin tone, about my skin tone, I don't think it'll really work for you. What I use to contour with in other brands, I know Makeup Revolution, I use, I think it's C18 for the darker concealers, and I thought this would be like, you know, a similar product, but it's not. It's not at all dark enough for me. So yeah. But that is it, guys. That is my review on the Colourpop No Filter Sticks. Be sure to subscribe to see more content from me, and I hope you guys have a good night. Bye.